Hi guys, welcome back to Hear Our Voices. Oh my god, it's not Hear Our Voices, I'm lying. Guys, welcome back to Kdiddavis channel. Hear Our Voices, if you don't know, is a podcast, so that's why I'm used to saying that. But anyway, so we have some budget things coming up, guys, there's a lot of cuts happening in New York City. And we can afford those cuts because a lot of those cuts actually affect the young people in our lives, children in our lives. So really, honestly, 3K and up is affected. They even apparently are affecting colleges. So if you're a person in that demographic, go to college, go to QD school, if you have a child 3K to 12th grade, your kid would be affected by these cuts. If you don't know, I did a video before about going to town hall meetings. Guys, if you can, the town hall meeting, I'm not saying people weren't there. People weren't there. They give you a little light snack that you can do, but you need to go there to see what's happening, or just watch me and follow me, and I can tell you what's actually happening on the agenda. They have some cuts for they have cuts happening in June-ish. The pandemic money is waning down. Some of the programs they have on pandemic money, I'm surprised it's pandemic money in the first place, just because example 3K for all was out before the pandemic happened. So I was very confused about that. But apparently the money we got from the pandemic, they put into the 3K program. They're cutting a lot of services for that. They're cutting services for CUNY apparently on the docket. If you don't know, if you're in a shelter, so this affects you if you have a child in the shelter, right? They had a certain amount of money that they had for what's that thing called? Basically counselors for the kids to, I forgot the exact word, but y'all know that. If y'all follow me enough, y'all know what I'm talking about. Is they have people who watch over the kids in the educational part from the shelter, and now because the money is running out, they don't have money to pay those people, so they're gonna have to get those people to they're gonna have no jobs basically. So if they had that people in that position right now, will have no job because there'll be no budget to pay them. And if we need a shelter, this is a resource you need very well. A lot of parents are new, or they just don't know the proper system or how to actually navigate the system in shelter. And having a person there who knows about the educational part of being a child in New York City schools, it's great to have a person to partner with you to be able to get all the tools that your child needs to get proper education while they're in school. Also get busing, things like that. Shelter in general is a hard place to navigate. So if you get somebody to help you who can go through the trenches with you, it's great, right? Another program that they also cutting counselors and psychologists and things like that, which is a problem because especially in the past couple of years, our children have been through a lot, going through everything they have to go through with the pandemic. So having that part cut out will be a problem. A lot of times people in the field, in the schools, parents are so, honestly, I'm a parent. You get overwhelmed, you get tired and things like that, right? And it's nice to have an extra eye in schools. Sometimes people do it for the wrong reason, but it's good to have an extra eye in school for people who need just get certain, like, if a child's depressed, if a child has all these things going on with them right now, parents might be so worked and stressed out at home, they might not even see these things. But if a teacher could recommend this child to go to a therapist and get help that they need, that would be great. But they take the thing away from the schools, who's going to be able to help the children? And honestly, even if I find out my child is this, in this way, I'm not equipped for these, things, I won't be able to help my child anyway. They also have to go to this person to get help. And if you don't know, the waiting list for these things are crazy. My foster daughter had even example of physical therapy, and it took forever to get a person for physical therapy and speech and things like that. So they're already backlogged, they're already behind. So if you cut more services, it's going to be worse for children. And if you don't know, New York City is one of the states where have the most stuff for people with like disabilities and things like that and benefits. And if they're cut, it's going to be a little haywire, I'm just saying. So for CUNY, I'm not exactly sure. If you don't know, CUNY's through our colleges. Well, yeah, colleges in New York City. And I'm not sure exactly what cuts it is, but the point is that if education is the thing that we want to do, people to be successful in life, we need to make sure those services stay there to make sure people can be successful. So guys, come out on the 18th of this month, March 18th, 2024. We are having a budget, I want to say budget hearing kind of thing. I should be able to list the information down below. You can sign up through a Zoom to do a testimony and say why you think these cuts shouldn't happen, or you can come in person. If you come in person, you'll definitely see me. So I'll be out there, I'm out there on the ground doing videos and shooting the breeze. I'm actually out there making changes, and I hope that you can help me get our voices bigger and louder for people in the City Hall to hear. So thank you for being amazing. Thank you for watching me. Please share, comment, and subscribe. Later, next time.